Harry Money comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Jose Cruz stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Coghlan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guy. Harry Money is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Harry Money.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Addison Russell.
Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubbies 3. Steve Gomez will get the call here as he'll hit.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. Harry Money comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Ready for another. Chance.
For the Angels,
Jimmy Sanchez.
third baseman, Jimmy Sanchez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bohr is there, and there are two men gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
Fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Your attention,
Harry
please.
Money comes
Now
out of the
pitching for the
bullpen
Mets,
to shut things down
number
here in the
23,
ninth.
Harry Money.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez.
Leading
He'll be
off
the
for
one
the
to lead it
Angels,
off, needing one to
Catcher,
tie in the top of the ninth.
Perez.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Brendan Drury will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up.
Andrelton Simmons.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one sent foul. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our
Your attention,
Harry
please.
Money takes
Now
the ball
pitching
now
for
in
the New
inning
York
number
Mets,
9, looking to close the door.
23, Harry Money. Leading off from the bottom of the Angel ninth, third baseman, number 22.
A high fastball is in there.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing.
Right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Bruce giving chase. And the New York Mets are officially amazing once again. They have won the World Series.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 10 hits.